At 0-4, things get no easier for our Baylor Bears. We are at home, yes, but that is probably the only good news we have this week. We are taking on number 8 Oklahoma in our hardest game to date. We have started this season very poorly. The offense has been bad. We've thrown interceptions left and right, turning the football over quite a bit. And the defense this week is going to have to contest with a very talented sophomore quarterback, Jackson Arnold, who so far this season has led Oklahoma to a top 10 ranking, has thrown 12 touchdowns on the season. And it hasn't just been the passing game of Oklahoma. They've also been one of the best rushing teams in the entire Big 12, one of the best offenses in the nation. And that's what our defense is going to have to contest with. Can we pull off a massive upset and get our first win of the season? We will see. As Oklahoma's offense, we are going to see them first in quarterback Jackson Arnold, who has led one of the best offenses in the nation, will be in the shotgun to start this game. Handoff, Gavin Sawchuk, one of the best running backs in the Big 12, will take it for a first down carry in his first one of the game. It'll be for 10 yards. They go play action now as he will throw outside, and he's got his man caught for a first down and more. It was junior wide receiver Jaden Gideon with the catch, and they will go back to the ground. Sawchuk, who has been a workhorse running back for them, he breaks a tackle and gets it to the 36-yard line, and already in just 3 plays, the Oklahoma offense is moving with 3 straight chunk plays. They will go handoff once more. Sawchuk up the middle, and he gets phenomenal blocking, 10 yards, and it'll be second down and inches. Shotgun formation, they go with a handoff. Sawchuk once again. It's the shortest run of the game so far, but it will still be a first down as Arnold now will drop to throw. He's got a quick pass outside. Jaleel Farouk has it, and it will be inside the 20-yard line for second down and 3, dropping to throw. Once again, quick pass outside, and that's going to be caught for a first down, and it's at the 10-yard line, basically goal to go as they hand it off, and it's going to be Tatum to the outside, and that's going to be untouched. Touchdown. The freshman running back Taylor Tatum will have it, as Sawchuk did a lot of the work to get them there, but Tatum will finish off the drive as they have tried to get him the ball quite a bit, being one of the best freshman running backs in the nation. Very quickly, it is 7-0 Oklahoma's favor as Daquan Finn in the offense will take the field and start with a short carry for Dominic Richardson. Finn has played poorly so far to start the season, and he gets absolutely drilled trying to keep it on the option. Loss of 5 as it's going to be play action. Screen is swatted away, and quickly 3 and out for the Baylor Bears as Jackson Arnold will keep it on the read option. He gets the first down, gain of 11, and past midfield already. Arnold play action, clean pocket, and he will throw one deep, and he's got a man. That's going to be caught. Farouk, touchdown, Oklahoma. And that's a quick strike, and in no time at all, Oklahoma is up 14-0, and it just took a couple of minutes for that to happen. And Baylor now having to see if they can respond. They go to handoff. Richardson gets a nice lane. He has 5 yards, and now in the shotgun formation, man in motion. That's Keytron Jackson, but we hand it off left side. That's going to be Richardson, who will get a yard pistol now, spreading the field out. Finn, can they avoid a 3 and out? No, they cannot. It's an interception, and taking it the other way is Oklahoma. And this is already a bad start for the Baylor Bears. Senior linebacker Denny Stutzman takes it back for Oklahoma, and now set up in the red zone. They hand off. Tatum will go ahead for the first down marker, and he just gets it. Goal to go inside the 5. Jackson Arnold, shotgun formation, quick pass, incomplete. Baylor now will get him in second and goal. Arnold with a man in motion. They hand off. No, it's a fake, and there goes Arnold, but he gets wrapped up. It's going to be third down and goal. Can Baylor hold them with the goal line stand? Arnold will hand off. This is going to be Sawchuk. Breaks a tackle, but Baylor swarms. It's going to be fourth down and goal. Field goal try. It's just about a 20-yarder, and it's no good. Baylor catches a break. That happened already last week where they got a missed field goal from very close. They get another one this week as it's going to be play action for Finn, and he gets sacked. Off the edge, a lot of rushers came in, and now with a man in motion on second and long, they try to set up the screen, and it's swatted away. Oklahoma is just suffocating this offense, as it's going to be another pressure getting in there, and another 3 and out. And not only are we getting 3 and outs, we are giving them great field position. And when you have a rushing offense like this, with Gavin Sawchuk going right up the middle and carving up this defense for big chunk run after big chunk run, clean pocket for Arnold. Arnold, and that's going to be caught. A contested grab, and everything going Oklahoma's way in this first quarter, as it's going to be Arnold cutting inside of Jackson Arnold inside the 5. He's brought down. It's goal to go with ease once more for Oklahoma. Will they get a stop this time around? Baylor gets them down at the 1, but it's second and goal. You can't allow this team to keep getting in these situations. Eventually, they're going to cash in. Tatum doesn't there, though. Third down and goal. It's going to be a flag, though, as it's going to be encroachment, and Baylor jumped. Don't know why you need to jump there, but they get him a little bit closer, as now at the 2.5-yard line just about. Arnold in the shotgun. They hand off, and that's going to be Tatum! And he stopped. Fourth and goal. Baylor's defense doing a phenomenal job when they get inside the 5, but on fourth and goal here, I mean, you can already see Oklahoma having almost 200 yards of offense to Baylor's -6. And I'm surprised that some of these Baylor fans still have optimism here. Fourth and goal, they're going to go for it this time, and Tatum punches it in. Didn't want to try the field goal this time, as it's going to be 21-0 in Oklahoma's favor. And so far, they are absolutely running away with this one, and it's going to be a party here for the Oklahoma sideline. Can Baylor do something here? It'd be hard to do worse than -6 yards in the first quarter, but here we go with Dominic Richardson, and it's going to be an injured player on the field, but it is positive yardage, something we haven't seen much of so far. Finn to throw it now. Can he finally complete a pass? Yes, he can, and that's going to be caught for Monterey Baldwin. First down past the 40-yard line. Quick throw now outside. It's going to be a screen set up and nowhere to go with the football. Oklahoma destroying our screen game as now we hand off Richardson. We'll cut it inside, and Richardson gets it to third down and 2. A lot of these simple pass concepts not really working for us, but that's all we can do, is it's fourth and inches now, and we just have to go for it. We're down 21-0. What else are we going to do as Finn powers it ahead? He gets the first down. Man in motion now as Baylor's finally moving the ball a little bit. Finn throws it deep outside for Hal Presley, but it's too far out of reach. He had an opportunity there, but you got to place the ball a little bit better. Now second down, we have Ketron Jackson making a move, and Jackson past the 30-yard line to the 26. Now pistol full house, man in motion. We will play action it, and Finn to throw. He'll go quick outside. That's going to be Ketron Jackson out of the backfield, giving him a different look, and Jackson gets 8 yards, setting up second and 2. Split back formation, handed off inside Richardson. He punches it through for the first down, and it's going to be in the red zone inside the 15 now at the 14-yard line. Handoff Richardson. He cuts it back left, and Richardson, good job finding the lane. The cutback lane was there for him. And now at second down and 3, throwing to the air. It's going to be underneath, caught by Jackson. It's going to be a short pickup, but it sets up third down and 1. Handoff Richardson. And he get the first? Yes, he can, and almost gets in at the 1-yard line now. And can we punch the football in? Richardson. Yes, we do. Dominic Richardson gets it in the end zone. And despite a 21-0 start, Baylor has put the ball in the end zone and maybe given themselves a chance here, as Oklahoma now will take the football on offense, and it doesn't matter how much we score if we can't stop this team, as their run game has been dominant as they go at Tatum now. It's been a 1-2 punch of Sawchuk and Tatum. Tatum gets just 3, though, as they spread the field now. It's going to be Arnold throwing underneath. That's Nick Anderson, caught first down and more as he gets it ahead to the 30-yard line with 2.5 to play. Can the Oklahoma offense do something here? They go to reverse, and they try to get it to Anderson, and it's going to be blown up by the Baylor defense. Second down and long. Arnold spreading the field once more underneath, and that's going to be caught, but not a whole lot there. Third down and an opportunity to get off the field. The Baylor defense will swarm and get the sack. That's Steve Linton, and he gets through. Baylor gets a stop, and a timeout is used, as they're going to have a chance on offense to cut this to a 1-score game, as Finn will throw across the field and just out of the reach of Michael Trigg. Second down and 10 now. Shotgun. They go to screen. It's set up. Richardson's got it, and he goes up ahead for just a handful of yards. The throw was kind of high, and he had to adjust to it. Third down now. Play action. Rush gets in. Finn bails, and there goes Daquan Finn, who's got a lot of room to run. And Finn, that's the one thing he does really well. He can move, and he was so quick to fire out of there and get that first down and a lot more. Finn dropping back a far ways. Gets it to Trigg, who stiff arms a man. He gets 8 yards. Under a minute to play as Finn will throw. He's got another man underneath. That's going to be caught for a first down now in the red zone. Baylor trying to get this to a one-score game. Finn rolls right. He's going to throw for the end zone. That's Katron Jackson, and he's got it for the touchdown. And despite the 21-0 start, here we are, 14 points unanswered. It's not easy to go down 21-0 in the first quarter and bounce back the way Baylor has. You got to give them credit for that at least. Halftime has hit, and it is just a one-score game. Baylor was heavy underdogs, definitely double-digit point underdogs going into this one. But here we are in a one-score game, and with the momentum on our side at home, I think Baylor might have a chance to pull this one off. The second half between Baylor and Oklahoma is next. Do we have an upset on our hands? Second half here is underway. Baylor has the football down by 7. We start with a draw play. Richardson goes down for a loss of 3, and it's going to be second down and 13. Finn to throw. Pressure gets in from everywhere. Inside and the outside was about to come in too. Third down and long. Finn has to step up, and he tries to run for it. He gets sacked. And Oklahoma's going to have phenomenal field position at the 45-yard line. They hand it off. That's Tatum who's going to get wrapped up for a gain of 6. Tatum staying in the backfield. Both running backs seeing a 50-50 workload as Tatum will get the first down. Not quite, actually. It's going to be third down and inches. They go back to Tatum once more. He cuts it upfield for a gain of double-digit yards. And these chunk runs have really eaten away at Baylor's defense. They go to reverse, and that's the second time they've tried that. It's the second time it's been blown up. Anderson nowhere to go. Second down and 15. Arnold to throw underneath. That's going to be broken up, and it's going to be third down and long. Tatum in the backfield still. So I haven't seen much of Sawchuk so far. They'll set up the screen for Tatum. Can they set up the blocks? No, they cannot. That's going to be a tackle for Tevin Williams, and it's going to be a field goal try. They missed the chip shot earlier. They knock home this one. It's a 10-point game. But Baylor got the big stop despite having great field position given up. This offense can't afford to keep going 3 and out. They've done it a couple of times so far as Reese will take the first down carry, sweeping to the outside for 4. Split backfield now, men in motion. It'll be a speed option. They pitch it out. There goes Richardson, and he does not have much, but it will be third down and 4. Really can't afford another 3 and out here. Finn to throw. He's got a man underneath. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be a first down. That was big. He needed that one. It's going to be another pass to the air. Finn has nowhere to go with the football yet. Time, just no one got open. And Finn now is going to have it in shotgun. They will go with a handoff, and Richardson tried to bounce it outside. That was a poor move. He had to lay it inside. Third down and long now. And we are not equipped to get these, as it's going to be caught for a very short gain. At least if we can take away a positive, Oklahoma is backed up inside their own 20, as it's going to be Sawchuk for a gain of 5. And Sawchuk back in the backfield once again. They go with him, and he will go right side, breaking a tackle. He has the first down and more. Gets it past the 30 into the 33-yard line. Sawchuk now is seemingly taking this drive as Tatum is on the sidelines because Sawchuk is going and getting himself an 11-yard run. Both these backs just firing off chunk runs. It's going to be a man in motion. That is Sawchuk, but they'll throw over the middle. That's going to be caught for a first down. And now the offense right back where they usually reside, and that's in great field position. And there is Farouk for a gain of 8 inside the 35-yard line. Now second and short. They hand off open lane up the middle. Sawchuk goes untouched for a big run, and they are now at the red zone, as it will be Sawchuk once more, as Tatum nowhere to be seen. He's over 100 yards now, Sawchuk is, as it'll be Arnold to throw underneath. That's going to be caught and diving into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Oklahoma, Jaden Gibson, and he puts Oklahoma up by 17. Another 3-score deficit, and just like in the first quarter, Baylor's going to have to respond. They did well in the second quarter when down 21-0, but can they do it down by 17 now in the third quarter late as we are approaching the end of this game, as it's going to be incomplete? And Finn starts off the drive with an incomplete pass. A very poor pass is now second down. He'll throw underneath, and that's going to be a dangerous ball that is caught for 7 yards by Trigg. Now third down, sweeping it, and we got Richardson. Good block on the edge, and Richardson with a first down and more. Thankfully, we didn't go 3 and out this time, as now we got a man in motion. No one's going to be in to protect, and we maybe needed the extra protection as the blitz gets in. And Finn goes down. It's second down and long. Screen set up for Hal Presley, who breaks a tackle but these screens just haven't been doing much for us. It's 3rd down and long. Maybe just get something to try to set up a 4th down try. Finn steps up and he evades the rush. He gets it to Hawkins, and one of our senior receivers, Hawkins, who doesn't see the field much, gets us to 4th and 5. We're comfortable going for it here. Finn to drop back to end the 3rd quarter, and he's got Monterey Baldwin. That's going to be 1st down, and as we head to the 4th quarter, we get a big 4th down conversion to essentially keep this game alive. We need to put up points on the board, or this one is over. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Play action. Finn to throw. He's got nowhere to go with the football. He's going to roll right, just try to extend the play, and he gets hit as he's throwing incomplete now. And with spreading the field, Finn, he's got nowhere to go with the football again. He's drilled as he's throwing once more. He's got to get the ball out quicker as Finn now 3rd down and long. Can we get another desperation play to go our way? Finn rolling out. He's just going to heave one deep, and it's going to be Ketron Jackson leaping and fighting his way into the end zone. And Ketron Jackson, his 2nd of the game, and that was just pure desperation from the Baylor offense, and they got it into the end zone. It's going to be 31-21, and this game is not quite over yet, but the defense needs a stop if they're going to have a chance. They hand it off. This looks to be Tatum's turn, and there goes Taylor Tatum, and he's past midfield to the 40-yard line, and this offense is just unstoppable on the ground, it seems like. Tatum's still in play action, and there's a clean pocket for Arnold, who goes down the field for a wide-open receiver, and it's going to be goal to go. We can't make a comeback if we can't stop him. Arnold will throw underneath, and Caden Jenkins is right there, and he will wrap him up. 2nd down and goal inside the 5. Arnold will take the snap from the shotgun and throw quickly, and it's going to be intercepted. That's Jeremy Evans, and he's taking it out of the end zone. Evans past the 20, and he's going to try to outrun everybody. Evans, can he make it all the way? He's getting tracked down, and Sawchuk, he's going to slow him down and take him out of bounds, but the linebacker, Jeremy Evans, takes the interception at the goal line and almost goes coast to coast with the football, and just like that, Baylor, they have an opportunity to turn this into a 1-score game. All you got to do is punch it in. 1st and goal, Richardson clean into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. And it is a 1-score game. It's going to be a 3-point game with the extra point. And Baylor putting on a surprising performance as they are putting number 8 Oklahoma in great danger right now. And we call upon our defense to try to make a play. I don't think we can rely on another Jeremy Evans almost pick 6. We're going to need to just flat out stop them. Can we do it? Arnold, 2nd down. He's got a lot of time to throw, but no one got open. Incomplete. 3rd down. Baylor, can they get off the field? And Arnold's going to throw it. He's got a lot of time underneath, caught, and Sawchuk has the 1st down. Just too much time in the pocket to throw. Eventually someone's going to get open. Handoff, Sawchuk in a rare stop for a minimal gain. It's going to be nothing on the carry. Now they'll go back to Sawchuk. No, it's a play action. Arnold dumping it off underneath. That's going to be caught for a very short gain. 3rd down and 5, another opportunity to get off the field. Can they capitalize? Arnold, too much time in the pocket, and that's going to be caught for a 1st down. Just too much time, and Jaden Gibson gets open. Sawchuk with the handoff now. He'll burst through and get himself 8 yards. It's going to be scoring position potentially. They're on the edge of field goal range. Sawchuk in motion. Arnold will throw, and quick over the middle, right over his head, and it's going to be 3rd down, another 3rd down opportunity, and that's going to be Tatum through the lane. That's a 3rd straight 3rd down conversion, and Baylor's opportunities to get up the field are not succeeding here, and Tatum cuts it up the field, and he's going to get it to a goal-to-go situation. Baylor's had their chances, they just haven't been able to do it, and Tatum will carry it ahead. 2nd down and goal, hurrying up as the Oklahoma offense. Arnold will go with a read option. He'll head for the end zone. Does he have it? He gets stopped right at the 1. Can we have another goal line stand? Sawchuk in the backfield. Arnold, hand it off. Sawchuk untouched. And that's going to be an Oklahoma touchdown. And is that finally the dagger to put Baylor away? Or does Baylor somehow have another response in them? It's going to be hard to keep matching offensive possessions with this Oklahoma offense that has been unstoppable. It's do or die for the Baylor offense. Under 5 minutes to play, and they need to put the ball probably in the end zone once more. They could settle for a field goal, but With the way Oklahoma is putting the ball down the field, you'd prefer not to. 9-yard gain to start the drive as Finn now second down, rolling out, has a man underneath. That's going to be Hal Presley. That's going to be a first down, and hurrying back to the line now. We're in full hurry-up mode. Play action underneath. Presley probably should have just let that one go. Saved them a yard and saved them some time. Instead, it's second down and 11. Finn rolling left. He's got to try to find a man open. Gets no one, and he'll run it in. Daquan Finn past the 40-yard line, and he'll have it at the 40. And it'll be first down and 10. Finn trying to use his legs a bit more. He's got an open man, and that's going to be Michael Trigg inside the 20-yard line. And Baylor's offense is moving it quickly. Finn will throw. He's rolling left. He's moving outside the pocket a lot. He's throwing one up, and that's going to be a touchdown. Ketron Jackson, his third touchdown of the game, and Baylor is not done yet. It's a shootout here in Waco. Ketron Jackson just keeps on shining. Baylor's defense now has to make a play here. Handoff. Sawchuk will go up outside, and Sawchuk's got a lane, and there goes Gavin Sawchuk, and he's gonna go all the way. Bad pursuit angles, and no one can catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And there's Gavin Sawchuk with a big run, his biggest of the day, and Baylor just can't buy a stop on defense, and no matter how much they respond on offense, eventually they need to stop them on defense. They just haven't been able to do it, and now 10-point game once again, under 4 to play. Offense, do they got something else? Does Ketron Jackson have a 4th touchdown in him? Finn is going to have to desperately roll around, throw one underneath. That's going to be caught, and there's Jackson for a first down. He's had his biggest game of the season, and we got to look to him in these key situations. Finn throwing, and it's going to get swatted down at the line. Finn now, shotgun. We're basically throwing it exclusively from here. And there's Monterey Baldwin turning upfield. Unnecessary spin move, but he uses it to get out of bounds, saving a little bit of time here as Finn will throw once again. Pump fake, and Finn, he hesitated on the pump fake, and the pressure got to him. It's incomplete. Now dropping to throw here on second down and long. Finn has the check down open, but he floats it up in the air, and it's intercepted. Oklahoma's taking it the other way. He put the ball up there way too much, and Woody Washington will take it back all the way for a touchdown. The check down was there, but you cannot float it up the way he did. And this has been an issue with Daquan Finn. You've seen it on the last 2 plays. He's just so timid. He's so scared, it feels like. The pump fake, instead of just trusting what he's seen and throwing the football, he pumps, he gets hit, and then right there, too indecisive, doesn't throw the check down, and Baylor is going to walk out of this game with a loss. And despite the fight that this team put up, their best offensive performance of the season, a combined 42 points in the 4th quarter between these two teams, it's not going to matter. When it came down to it, we just couldn't stop the run game, and Gavin Sawchuk runs for almost 200 yards on just 16 carries. Him and Tatum were both spectacular, and while they were good, yes, they weren't doing anything particularly crazy. It's not like they broke a bunch of tackles and made a bunch of guys miss. They just had insane lanes to run through and a lot of space throughout the entire game. And you're not going to be able to win if you don't get any sort of resistance to the run game. The defensive interior is weak. The edge rush room is weak. The linebacking core, despite everyone being a senior, is weak. That's going to be an issue. The only strength we have on this defense is our secondary. And, you know, we didn't do awful against the pass game entirely. But honestly, it doesn't matter how good you do against the pass when you're allowing 300 rushing yards to 2 running backs and allowing it at such a high volume of yards per carry. It doesn't matter what you do in the pass defense. The defense, the front seven's got to play better. You know, Ketron Jackson had a spectacular game, 3 touchdowns, a career day for him. And it just, despite the offensive success that we had, you know, it wasn't enough. That's just an issue there. And we got to be better than that. We can't allow that to happen. We can't allow a team to run for 300 plus yards against us. I guess you could say to our defense, hey, it's a top 10 team in the nation, one of the best offenses in the nation, but it's just unacceptable no matter who you're playing against. But at least we had a good offensive showing, and hopefully we can take that momentum into next game. That was definitely the best offensive showing we have had, but Daquan Finn is still far too scared and timid with the football in his hands, and he needs to get better at that. He needs to get more decisive, and that's just something that maybe he's just that's what he is for this season. And if that's the case, then we're not going to have a whole lot of offensive success throughout the year, unfortunately. But when it comes to recruiting, we're looking pretty good. We did have a couple of guys lock us out and commit to other schools, and that's ultimately fine. The guys that we're really interested in, we're still really high up there. We're either first or second. We're in that battle for them. We're looking good for most of our prospects, and despite the 0-5 start, it hasn't deterred too many recruits from picking us. Has definitely locked a couple of us out, but for the most part, we're doing pretty nice on the players that are interested in us. And we're having a big week the next 2 weeks. Essentially, this is the point of the season where a lot of guys are going to be coming in for visits. And next week, we are going to be playing up against Iowa State. That's a road game, so the prospects won't be visiting for that one. But prospects are going to be visiting for the bye week, and prospects are going to be visiting for our next home games against Texas Tech and TCU. And it's not just some of these lower tier prospects, some of these 3-star guys. Quarterback Josh Beckett is going to be in attendance in the next couple of weeks, and I can't express to you how badly we need this. We don't have another great quarterback on our board. Not a lot of quarterbacks were interested in coming here, and not a lot of players, in these later stages are really interested in us right now. So Josh Beckett, all of our eggs are in that basket, basically. And if we get him, hey, that's our quarterback for next year, potentially. If not, we might be screwed. But Alexander Durant will be visiting as well. Guys like Tyree Dobbins will also be visiting. Those are all day one players for us next year if they can commit. But for right now, we're just going to have to keep focusing on our battles and keep focusing on what we can control. And what we can control is maybe getting a dang win, because we're 0-5. No one obviously expected us to beat Texas or to beat Oklahoma. We weren't favorites in that game, so I can't get mad about losing that one. But man, 0-5, that just sucks, because, we're at the point where if we even just want to make a bowl game, we're going to need to essentially win out. We can only afford to lose one more game if we want to make a bowl, and it's not like our schedule's getting a whole lot easier. TCU is going to be a really tough matchup, a rivalry game. Texas Tech is pretty good. Other teams on our schedule, West Virginia, we have other hard matchups to go. And I can't sit here and say, with the way we've played this season, even though this week was a positive week in a lot of aspects, I can't say we're going to go out here and win 6 of our next 7 games to close the year. That'd be unrealistic for us. So a bowl game might be out the window, but can we at least match or exceed what we did last year? Can we get 3 wins on the board? You hope so. Next week, thankfully, it is a little bit easier. Iowa State is just a 2-win team. They're not doing all that hot this year, but it's a road game, it's a conference game, and at the end of the day, they have 2 more wins than we do, so we can't exactly be calling any game easy, because as we have seen so far this season, no game is easy for us. UTSA, we thought we could win that one. We got blown out. Up 17 against Boise State. We thought we could win that one. We blew it. We had games against North Carolina where we allowed 10 yards in the second half. We couldn't do it. Had a game against Oklahoma where we played pretty well on the offensive side of the football. Just couldn't stop the run game. So it's been rough this season, but I hope you guys have enjoyed so far, and I hope you guys all really enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, as all that stuff is super helpful as I continue to get this series out. And when we play Iowa State next week, I will see you guys all in the next one.